I'm Nathan.
And I'm Dina.
And we are Blue Notes News. Hi, Dina.
Hi, Nathan.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. It was great.
Because we got to do it together.
Yes.
It was MAGA free.
Yes.
Yes. Isn't that the best kind of holiday ever?
It was really fun. We had great food.
We did. We had plenty of food. We had a little oopsie when the fridge decided to take a dump right in the afternoon.
What's she gonna do? At least all the food was cooked and everything was done.
Thank God everything was done and we were able to eat, and then we just sent everything home with you.
Yeah. And then we went to go and see Wicked for Good.
We did. It was so much. So this is our little tradition the last 2 years, because the last year was the first Wicked and then this one was the second.
Yeah, both years we went right after dinner to go and see it.
We did, and a few of us walked.
Yes.
And it was much colder after the movie than it was before the movie.
It was very windy, too.
It was windy and chilly.
I'm glad I drove my car this year.
I know. I took the walk. I did on the ride over, but I did the walk back.
Yes.
So that was that.
We picked Jerry up on the way.
Yeah.
He said...
He was standing on the corner waiting for somebody to pick him up. He's like, I'm too cold for this stuff. This Tennessee boy can't take the cold anymore.
He's a Florida boy now.
He is. He's been brought to the sand-land.
Yes.
So, how's your week been?
Busy.
God,
the holiday rush is upon me, and it's just overwhelming. It
doesn't stop.
Yeah.
I know. We started, it takes us a minute. We're sitting in the middle of a Christmas extravaganza right now recording this.
Yes.
Because
looks like
Christmas threw up in this
house. Hobby Lobby threw up in here. Yes.
So we did. It takes us like 3 days to decorate.
Although we don't like Hobby Lobby. Let me just say
Michael's threw up in here.
Michael's threw up in here.
Yeah. So we started on Friday, and we pretty much finished up, well, kind of last night, because we added some additional things last night. And there's a few little things waiting to be hung up that just need to get hung up that we didn't have anything to hang them with. So, but all in all, the Christmas is up and we're sitting in the middle of it. But that
feels
just
good.
Made the week really hectic starting out. And then for me, because I'm back in school, I've got finals next week. So I'm totally stressed to the max. So I'm making sure I'm ready. So it's been a wild week. And it's only Tuesday.
Yeah.
Election day in America.
Oh, yes. Tennessee has a special election.
Yes.
We're rooting and tooting and hoping it comes out good.
And we're watching out the corner of our eye.
It does seem like Trump and the whole Trump regime has been very, very nervous about that special election.
So nervous.
They have been campaigning there, sending donors there.
Oh, yeah. Mike Grinder Johnson's been out there.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
the whole bunch of them.
And that was a district that Trump won by
22. It was a Trump plus 22 district.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they are
neck and neck,
shitting their pants right now, hoping that it goes their way. Which, I feel like it might, but there's still a little glimmer
But
of
if
hope
she can make that kind of inroad,
it might turn blue.
That's incredible. That's a huge change to get them within a couple points of each other, within the margin of error. Yeah.
I think because people are just fed up with this administration.
I think so too. I was looking
fed up. Prices aren't down.
No.
Things are not happening for the working American. People are fed the fuck up.
They're sick of it, and he is upside down in every single poll. Handling the economy, handling immigration. Immigration, his big key feature of who he is.
Yeah. Why all these people
upside down.
Yeah. Because no due process. And the fact that this is the part I really don't understand. How can we send people to countries that they are not from?
Exactly.
Are we sending them into slavery? Are we sending them into being trafficked? How can you be from Guatemala and be sent to
Venezuela
or some African country how is that legal? How do you not at least get returned to your country of origin?
Right, exactly.
That's nuts.
Yeah, with no due process.
Yeah.
No court hearings, nothing. And people showing up at court to do the right process and getting rounded up and hauled off
and sent to wherever.
Yeah.
How is that legal. I don't understand
I don't understand it either. And they said on the Sunday shows, Kristi Noem was making the rounds this Sunday.
Yeah.
And she basically admitted that they just broke the law with that because the judge told them to bring those planes back, to not take them out of the country, and they went ahead and took them out of the country anyways.
Where did they send them?
I forget which one that flight was because it's been like a month or so now, but she basically admitted that no, she made the call for it. Like, it was her call and she made it, and so that's what we're going to do. And while she's talking about, we're going to obey the law, we're going to do what the law says. Okay, well, the judge told you to turn the planes around and not take the people out of the country.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit.
They don't.
Matter of fact,
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry fucking Christmas.
Yeah. The reason of the season and all that bullshit that they preach.
Yes.
And there's a war on Christmas.
Oh, God, a war on Christmas.
And here they are with their Christ-like
loving
actions.
people.
Yeah,
loving
just
people.
sending people to places that they're
we
not
don't know
even
what's
from,
going to happen to them.
or what's going to happen to them. It's crazy.
Well, we have a clip of her saying that this Sunday. You want to hear it?
Yes. Play the clip.
In a filing in federal court this week, the Justice Department said that when the administration was ordered back in March to stop sending detained migrants to a mega prison in El Salvador, you personally made the final call to continue the flights anyway. Is that correct? Do you acknowledge that?
You know, we have court filings going on and decisions that are going forward. I'll let them continue to play through that process.
But did you make that
I'm
call?
proud of President Trump and his leadership and the decisions that we have made. And the decisions that are made on deportations, where flights go and when they go, are my decision at the Department of Homeland Security. And we will continue to do the right thing and ensure that dangerous criminals are removed.
So first things first, she's dead silent when she's asked the question by Kristen Welker.
If it was her.
Yeah. She's totally dead silent.
Yeah.
She's dead silent. And then she does start to answer, and she's talking about, we're going to obey the law. We're doing what the law says.
There's ongoing court cases. This was a court order from March.
It was done. The judge said, do not take these people out of the goddamn country.
Yeah.
And sure enough, a little bit later in the clip, she's like, yes, I made the call for these flights and will continue to do.
Yes.
Okay, so charged guilty.
Hopefully she faces the Hague
I
someday.
want to see so many of these people go to jail.
Me
Pam
too.
Bondi, Kristi Noem, dog
Pete
killer Noem. Hegseth, boozy Hegseth.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
I can't with these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, you're
and
such
talking
a liar.
about the criminals that they were getting out of the country.
Yeah.
What about
Andre, the
Romero,
the makeup artist,
makeup artist,
yes.
the gay makeup artist.
Yeah.
That was they swore was a
that he was in some kind of gang. Get the
member
fuck out of
because
here.
he had a memorial tattoo to his parents on his arm with a crown for a king and a queen, and it was a memorial tattoo to his parents.
Well, it's
and
like
they said that it was a Tren Agua 13, whatever
MS-13
tattoo,
bullshit. Yeah,
and they deported him to CECOT in El Salvador.
Yes, they did.
And thank God he got
brought back. Thank God. Yes.
I don't even know if it was to the U.S. or just to his home country.
I don't recall because it's been so many months now.
I think it was to his home country, but hey,
at least he was freed out of that.
He was freed out of that horrific, inhumane
disaster.
Prison that tortures people
insanity.
And does disgusting things.
And crams people in there and treats them like fucking animals.
Yeah.
Human beings.
Yeah.
I mean, where is but I was going to say the tattoo thing. I think I shared it this week on Facebook, but a tattoo doesn't make you a gang member as much as a cross around your neck makes you a Christian. Old Lion Levitt.
Ooh, yeah.
You know.
That's a good one.
Yeah, we have no Lion Levitt clips this week. Oh, I miss her a little bit.
Well, she was on there lying about his MRI this week.
She did lie about the MRI.
Oh, it's perfect.
Yes.
His heart's perfect. There's
nothing's wrong with him.
I mean, anybody who's 79 has some narrowing of the arteries.
He eats McDonald's all day long.
Some sort of issues.
Yes.
I mean, my husband is only 57 years old.
Yeah.
And he's got some calcification in his arteries.
Of course you do.
For her to go on there and say it was perfect.
Bullshit. Not to mention, I want to see the MRI. Like, I want to see it on the nightly news with a doctor, because I want to know, where did they really do the MRI? Because they're saying it was his heart and his abdomen. Yeah. But I think it's his brain, because he's losing his mind. Yeah. You told me this morning he was rage posting last night, like 400
posts in 1 hour. That is like 6 to 7 posts a minute.
I mean, I rage post, but God bless.
I do rage post too, but nothing. I mean, like, I feel bad if I do like 15 posts a day.
Me too. I'm like, oh my God,
I'm out of control. I gotta stop. Let me just sign off of Facebook for a day or two.
I know. I did that the other day. I did like 3 or 4, and I was like, I gotta stop.
Posts in an hour. That is literally like 6 to 7 posts a minute.
I mean, how much Diet Coke did that bitch have?
Maybe it was the Adderall.
It probably was Adderall. But he's losing his fucking mind. And I don't know.
And the stuff that he was posting was just
bizarre.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Rambling bullshit.
QAnon type style, just crazy stuff he was posting.
You know, I wonder a little bit too if it doesn't have to do with the fact that these people are just resigning from Congress left and right, because another guy said that he's not going to return this week. And I heard today on MS Now they were talking about it, and the reporter said that they're expecting more between now and election time.
Or is it because the clock is ticking on the Epstein files?
Oh yeah, the clock is ticking on that. It's tick, we haven't talked about that in a couple weeks.
So they need to distract because that date is coming up. I think it was November 18th or 19th, something like that.
So it would be like December 18th or 19th.
So it's coming up.
Merry Christmas to us.
I really wonder if that's a big part of it. They've got to get the biggest distractions they can going
all
right
over
now
the place
to get away from the Epstein files.
Yeah.
And everybody seems to have put it on the back burner for right now, but I haven't. I want those Epstein files.
I want to see those files, but they need to release all of it.
Yeah, well, fat chance for that.
Well, because like you said a couple of weeks ago on the podcast, is they're doing this investigation into the Democrats, and so they're going to hold back a ton of information and say, well, it's an open investigation. Yeah. We can't release these files. That's fucking bullshit. Yeah. They're the most creative, stupid people I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Because they're not smart.
No.
They're really not smart.
No. Look at what's happening with their Halligan attorney.
Yeah. I mean, they do the stupidest shit.
Yeah. And get shot. I think that's another reason why he's so mad and getting ragey posting is because of that ruling that because they appealed that. They said she was not properly
she was illegally appointed to be the U.S. attorney.
They just said, well, we're going to appeal it, and they kept going forward, and they got denied on the appeal.
Yeah, until it gets to the Supreme Court.
And now it seems like the what is that called? When it's too much time has passed.
Oh gosh, darn! I would have known it if you hadn't said it.
Statute of limitations. Statute of limitations has passed on the James Comey case.
Yes, it has.
So
it has.
Whatever, they're done with that.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't think it's passed on the Letitia James.
No,
case,
it hasn't. But I did hear an attorney saying the other day that the case, at least against Comey, is dead in the water. It's dead. Even if the
statute of limitations has passed.
They're
they
not
were like
on
the fence. As it was.
Yes,
and
they were close. That's why they appointed her.
Yeah. They screwed that with the illegal appointment. Mm-hmm. And now it's done. So.
Yep. Yeah, so they were...
At least that's taken care of.
Yeah, thank God. I mean, not that I'm a huge James Comey fan, but I don't think we need to
because he's the reason I think we have Trump
in the first place.
Yes. It's because of the investigation into Hillary's emails, 2 weeks before the election.
Fucking...
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Comey.
Yeah. No
Bet you're regretting that bullshit now.
Totally regretting it, especially because his wife and daughters voted for Hillary.
I didn't even know that.
So it was probably not a happy time at home.
No. I told you so, honey.
Told you so. Okay, so we had two National Guards people that were sent to D.C. because now we're sending the military everywhere.
Yes.
As we've talked about before. And we have two of them there, and this guy who had been an Afghan asylum seeker. He had worked with the CIA in Afghanistan during the war that we should have not been in.
Yes. And
he comes to D.C. from the other side of the country, and for whatever reason, he shoots these two National Guards, and one of the guardsmen died, a woman from West Virginia. And her name is Sarah Beckstrom, that passed away, unfortunately.
Yes.
But Kristi Noem, again, dog killer Noem, I don't know why she's taken Levitt's place this week on our clips, but she had talked about...
she's doing the most lying
She was doing the most lying
this
week. She's the most fired up this week.
Yeah.
But she did the rounds on the Sunday shows, so she was all over the place talking. So she was talking about the asylum checking, and of course she is blaming the Biden administration for this individual being in the country. Should we...
play the clip?
And you said that he was radicalized here in the United States. He was admitted to this country by the Biden administration. That's 100% correct, 2021. But he was granted asylum by the Trump administration in April. So did you see any red flags?
Remember, John...
Yeah, did you see any red flags?
John, all the information that was gathered on that vetting process was gathered under the Biden administration. His asylum claim application started under the Biden administration. That information was provided by them, and the responsibility lies with them. And we need to know that and speak the truth of how this entire process happened so that we can fix it. That's what President Trump has been doing and dedicated to, is that when we look at people who deserve asylum, they have to be thoroughly vetted. They weren't under the last administration. That has completely changed under President Trump.
But again, he was granted asylum in April, so President Trump had already been in office for several months. You had been in office. Are you saying there was no vetting done by the Trump administration? You were simply relying on what had been done under the Biden administration? You did no vetting before granting him asylum?
Does anyone in this administration not pass the buck of responsibility on to fucking Biden every single time? It's infuriating.
It's either Obama or Biden. Yeah.
It's their
every
fault.
time.
It's their fault. It's
every
their
time.
fault. We gave him asylum in April, but it's Biden's fault from 2021.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
So sick of it.
Yeah, it's bullshit. I mean, they should have, if they felt that what was done by Biden's administration was not good enough, then they should have reassessed everybody and determined then if they were allowed to stay or not.
But all they do is just blame, finger point onto somebody else, never accepting any responsibility. And nobody can accept responsibility for somebody who commits an act of violence. I mean, somebody's just...
Something happened. I don't know if he had a mental break. I don't know if he got radicalized.
Whatever.
I don't know.
I mean, how can anyone be responsible for that except for the person that's responsible for that?
Correct. Exactly. But yeah, it's always blame Biden or blame somebody, or they just don't know the person that worked with them. That's the other thing they do is, well, I never met them. I don't know who that is. Trump loves, that's his favorite line. He never knew.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
I never knew who that was.
When Pete Hegseth...
I just pardoned somebody. Oh, well, I didn't know who they were.
I didn't know who they were. When Pete Hegseth gets in trouble for bombing boats in the Caribbean, he's going to be like, I don't know who Pete Hegseth is. I've never met the man.
Yeah, that's his
his go-to line.
Yeah, when they asked him about why he pardoned that crypto guy, his answer on 60 Minutes was, well, I don't really know who that is.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh,
yes.
Geez.
Yes. So they've always got an excuse. They've always got some way to wiggle their way out.
But the auto pen is the, purest of evil.
Yeah, heaven forbid the auto pen, which is a real auto pen. Like, I didn't know if it was like a device that signed things or if it was a term for like a rubber stamp or something. But it's literally like a device with a pen that signs the signature of the president. Yeah, so a little tidbit of information for you out there. In case you were wondering. Somebody asked me that the other day. That's why I know. Okay, so Trump and Walz have gotten into it this week with each other a little bit.
Sweet little old Walz.
I know. I love Tim
man.
Walz. I know. And that family is just precious.
They are.
And Trump is an asshole, as per the usual.
Yeah.
And
what else is new?
So Tim Walz said that Trump was unwell.
Yes.
And Trump came back and said that he was incompetent. But Tim was on the Sunday shows this week, and he was talking about the competency of the president and his ability to do his job.
Yes.
And we have a clip. Should we?
All right. Play the clip.
Well, here we got a guy on Thanksgiving where we spent time with our families. We ate, we played Yahtzee, we cheered for football or whatever. This guy is apparently in a room ranting about everything else. This is not normal behavior. It is not healthy. And presidents throughout time have released a couple things. They've released their tax returns, not Donald Trump, and they've released their medical records, not Donald Trump. And look, the MRI is one thing, but I think what's most concerning about this is, as your viewers out there are listening, has anyone in the history of the world ever have an MRI assigned to them and have no idea what it was for, as he says? So look, it's clear the president's fading physically. I think the mental capacity, again, ranting, crazily at midnight on Thanksgiving about everything else. There's reasons for us to be concerned. This is a guy that randomly says the airspace over Venezuela is closed. He's ruminating on if you could win a nuclear war. Look, this is a serious position. It's the most powerful position in the world. And we have someone at midnight throwing around slurs that demonize our children. And at the same time, he's not solving any of the problems. So I'm deeply concerned that he is incapable of doing the job.
Yeah, so he's 100% correct. The president is unwell.
Yeah.
His dementia Don, as we call him around here sometimes.
Yeah.
And
Diaper
Don, Orange Titty Baby, all the names.
That's my favorite.
That is my favorite, yeah. But he is, he's losing his mind. He's saying things that are unbelievable, using the R word. I mean, no sense of decency at all.
No.
I mean, he has no sense of decency whatsoever.
No, it's sad.
It blows.
It's embarrassing.
It's
more than sad. It's embarrassing.
We're to the point where our allies are not even sharing intelligence with us because this man is so crazy.
Yes.
That's appalling.
Yeah.
We were the leader of the free world.
Yes.
What the hell is this?
We used to go after countries that would commit war crimes.
Yeah.
And now we are the country that is committing
war crimes. Yes.
And
crazy. Just murdering people out in the Caribbean.
Yes, without any due process, without any evidence of criminality, just whatever.
And human rights. And then this week it was, we're not going to recognize World AIDS Day. I mean, we just have stepped off the leadership stage.
Yeah.
Totally stepped off. Yeah. But if you ask him,
yes,
he thinks we are just firing on all cylinders.
Oh my God.
His approval ratings through the roof. Everything's amazing. The man he's losing his mind. Yeah. He's losing his mind. His bladder is weak. Yeah. His bowels are weak. His brain is weak. The man is going downhill fast.
He is living in an alternate universe.
All the time.
Saying that his polls are higher than ever.
Yeah, higher than ever.
They're in the fucking dirt.
Look.
They're in the dirt.
The 34% that do support him, yes, your polls are probably 90% approval in the 34%.
Yeah.
But dude, you're at 34%.
The rest of the 66, 2/3 of the country.
Are like, screw you. We want you gone.
You.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Hate you.
So then Trump responded and had a comments about Tim Walz after he heard, what was said about him.
Yeah.
So.
Play the clip.
Yeah.
On Tim Walz, Mr. President, do you think he should resign over the fraud scandal in his state?
And who should?
Tim Walz. Over the fraud scandal in his state.
Look, I think the man's a grossly incompetent man. I thought that from the day I watched J.D. destroy him in the debate. I was saying, who was more incompetent, that man or my man? I had a man and he had a man. They were both incompetent and...
That man, he had a man, I had a man. Oh my God, the man. Oh my God, I think he's fucking gay.
It sounds like a big gay festival.
Oh, jeez.
It sounds like something exciting. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
No,
have you ever seen that guy? His Instagram is Bran Hatton.
Yes, he's so
funny. And he does voiceovers of Trump. He uses Trump's interviews or voices.
Yes.
And he lip syncs them.
Yes.
In a very gay fashion.
I know.
And it makes you feel like you're watching.
It really, and the roll in the eyes and the whole.
It's so funny. If you have not checked that out, please check out Brand Hatton on Instagram.
Check him out because he's funny as all get out. But no, it sounds like a big orgy or something was going on. But here's the thing. He said he had a man and I had a man. Did he forget he ran against Kamala? Because there was no man that had a man and he had a man.
Yeah.
But then he also said they were both incompetent.
Oh my God. He's crazy. He's just crazy.
He just says the stupidest shit sometimes.
Oh my God.
And they let him in front of the cameras all the time.
I bet when he's rage posting, they're just probably like,
oh God,
with their hands
over their eyes.
Yes. And doing the shaking my head emoji, like, oh my God.
Oh my God. Yes, that's exactly what's happening. Oh, he's so stupid. But so they're back and forth at each other a little bit. So we'll see where that lands. But Tim Walz, I think Tim Walz is a great guy.
I think he hates Tim Walz.
Oh, he hates him.
Because he's so lovable. Everybody loves Tim Walz.
Absolutely.
He's just so kind. He's so warm-hearted. He has a child with some sort of learning disability or something. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what the diagnosis is.
Yes, but such love there between him and his child and his family.
You could see, and he was so proud of his dad during the campaign and crying and
they just made fun of him, which was ridiculous.
Yeah, totally. So they have no couth. They have no couth whatsoever. They're ridiculous.
It's
they're
embarrassing
ridiculous
for our country, really.
It really is, honestly. And the world is watching this stuff.
Yeah, and my son showed me a video. My 18-year-old son showed me a video today. And it showed the debate between Mitt Romney and Obama. Mm-hmm. And then the debate between Biden and Trump. And how, Mitt Romney was just saying, they were just having normal back and forth banter.
Yes.
Courteous. They were laughing and joking with each other. And then Biden and Trump are talking about, well, you slept with a porn star and blah, blah. How low
we went downhill so fucking fast. Yeah.
And he even said on there, I didn't sleep with a porn star.
Yeah, bullshit. Yeah. And
whatever.
Here we are.
That's why you paid her hundreds of thousands of dollars.
And here we are on the cusp of a new year.
Yeah.
The 10th year of dealing with this motherfucker. I mean, he was around in 2015 because of the campaign, but I mean, elected in 2016, and we've been a decade in his nightmare. He won't go away.
Yeah.
Even during the 4 years of Biden, he wouldn't go away.
I know.
He was having rallies. He was going to get, mugshots taken because he was criming the whole time he was in there the first time.
Yeah. And just grifting everyone.
Send
me money for this. Send me money for that. Buy my Bibles. Buy my sneakers. Buy my watches. Buy my this. Could you imagine any other president doing that? Could you imagine if Obama would have done that?
He wore a tan suit and they flipped a lid.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine if he was trying to sell Bibles, Obama Bibles?
Oh, Jesus. Jesus, help us, please.
Oh, God. But according to them, it would have been Obama Korans instead of Obama Bibles. Such motherfuckers. Yeah, I can't with these stupid ass people. All right, so we don't have a clip for this, but apparently we are really just killing people in the Caribbean. So we're on the cusp of a war with Venezuela that the Congress has not declared.
Yeah.
And we have no reason to be doing.
What happened to the power of Congress?
Grindr Mike Johnson's too busy on Grindr. I don't know. They're just not doing their job. They gave up. They've abdicated their role as an equal branch of the government.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Supreme Court's doing the same thing. They rubber stamp everything that comes their way for him.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like 95% or something.
Oh my God.
Of his cases get approved. So it's like a free-for-all. So we're on this verge of a war. They've got last week we played the clip of the congressmen and women, the senators and congressmen and women who were like, do not obey illegal orders.
Right.
They go in and they fire on a boat, and they come back and they fire again because people survived the missile.
Yeah. Which you are not, is against.
It's against international law.
Yes.
And they're just like dismissing it away like it's no big fucking deal. I mean, and Pete Hegseth is the one who gave the go-ahead.
Yeah, who's now trying to turn around and blame the
admiral. And because of the way that works, that admiral is liable. If they wanted to, they could court-martial him for an illegal order.
Get a scapegoat.
Oh, of course they will.
And that's why the other admiral quit back in October, because he didn't want to be involved in any of this shit.
No.
And he had only been on post for a year. And somebody doesn't get that position and resign after a year.
Correct.
Unless they know
they just
some illegal
do not
shit
want
is
to
about
be
to go
involved.
down and they don't want to be involved.
Exactly. And they have wiped out the Pentagon. They have wiped out the Pentagon. They've wiped out the DOJ. They've wiped out, I mean, it's going to take decades for us to recover if he leaves. If he leaves office when his term is over, it's going to take
my
decades.
Prediction.
What's that?
He's not going to live to the end.
I don't think he is either. I
think his health is failing more than anybody knows.
Yeah. Oh, it
no
totally
matter how
is.
much they go on air or how many times Carolyn Lyon Levitt goes on there and says his MRI was perfect. He has no signs of any shrinking artery, not shrinking arteries. What is the narrowing of the arteries or anything like that. Anybody at that age has some signs of that. It's just
and
unavoidable.
You can't be as big as he is and out of shape as he is.
Yes.
And eat the way he eats and drink the Diet Cokes like he does and not have something wrong with you. Yeah. I mean, there is just no way.
The bruises on the hands. All
yes,
of that,
the cankles.
The cankles.
Yeah. Something's wrong. Yeah. Something's wrong. The dementia.
Lying,
something's totally wrong.
Lying Levitt.
Yes.
Lying.
Well, speaking of his health, he talked about his cognitive tests and his MRI. Would you like to
play the clip?
Very much, everybody. Thank you, Mr. President. It's a rocky flight. We're going to get out of here before something happens. But they asked about my MRI. MRIs are very...
Governor Walz asked you to release the MRI, right?
Will you tell us what it was
Governor Walz, you mean the incompetent governor? So, if they want to release it, it's okay with me to release it. It's perfect.
What were they
it's like my phone call where I got impeached. It's absolutely perfect. So, if you want to hear about it, or if you want to release it, you want to have it released. News Nation, failing News Nation. News Nation is doing lousy, by the way. But if you want to have it released, I'll release it.
Please, can you tell us what they were looking at?
For what, releasing?
No. What part of your body was the MRI looking at?
I have no idea. It was just an MRI. What part of the body? It wasn't the brain because I took a cognitive test and I aced it. I got a perfect mark, which you would be incapable of doing. Goodbye, everybody. You too.
Thank you, Mr. President.
So he took a cognitive test, just in case you were wondering. He's taken a cognitive test. I don't know.
Person, man, camera, camel, TV. How many is that?
But then he says, they asked him, it was hard to hear. Again, it's always on Air Force One. This motherfucker loves to talk on Air Force One.
Yeah.
I think he knows it's hard to hear.
Yeah.
But anyways, he is talking about, they asked him, what part of your body was the MRI? I don't know. Now, who the fuck? You went in a machine. How do you fucking not know what part of the body they were scanning?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Crazy.
What an... He's such an idiot.
Oh my God.
But he is on the decline. Clearly, you don't do an MRI for the hell of it.
Yeah.
Nobody just does routine MRIs.
No.
Like we were talking about your mom a couple weeks ago. She's in her 70s.
Yes.
She doesn't get routine fucking MRIs.
No.
She's
actually got a lot of foot pain. And she's begging them to do an MRI on her foot pain.
Right.
Because,
like, come on.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's absolutely crazy.
The guy's a lunatic. He's lost his ever-loving mind. He's going off the deep end very rapidly.
And they actually did release
his
MRI.
Okay.
But that was just Carolyn Lyon Levitt saying that everything looked great. It was perfect. So,
just like his phone call that he got impeached for, it was perfect. No.
Yeah.
And here's the thing with them. Whatever he says, it's completely the opposite.
Yeah.
Whatever he said. So it was not perfect. No. Something was wrong on that MRI.
Yeah.
Something was wrong on whatever cognitive test he took.
I mean, all those things about, am I going to get into heaven? Maybe I will.
Why is he worried about getting into heaven all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's, well, I mean, I don't know.
We can cross our fingers wide. Well, speaking of stupid, let's play the clip of Trump calling a reporter stupid.
Let's do it.
All right, play the clip.
A question about this tragic shooting in Washington, D.C. U.S. officials say that the suspect worked very closely with the CIA in Afghanistan for years, that he was vetted, and the vetting came up clean.
He went cuckoo. I mean, he went nuts. And that happens, too. It happens too often with these people. You see them. But, look, this is how they come in. This is how they're standing on top of each other. And that's an airplane. There was no vetting or anything. They came in unvetted. And we have a lot of others in this country. We're going to get them out. But they go cuckoo. Something happens to them.
Your DOJ IG just reported this year that there was thorough vetting by DHS and by the FBI of these Afghans who were brought into the U.S. So why do you blame the Biden administration for what this man did?
Are you stupid? Are you a stupid person? Because they came on a plane along with thousands of other people that shouldn't be here, and you're just asking questions because you're a stupid person. And there's a law passed that it's almost impossible not to get them out. You can't get them out once they come in.
I mean, he can say all he wants, that he was brought in and vetted under Biden, but he wasn't granted asylum until April of 2025.
Right.
Where were your policies? Where were your rule of law?
Right. Yeah, I mean, the stupidity, the level of stupidity on these people is unbelievable. But I can't believe, yet again, another female reporter that he just starts berating because he doesn't like the question and he doesn't like to be fact-checked. She fact-checked him and said, your own department, DHS, is the ones that gave asylum. Your girl, old dog killer Noem, gave asylum to this man in April after you were the president for several months.
Yeah, never wants to accept responsibility for his own actions.
Never.
It's blame anyone he can, and Biden seems to be his top choice.
Biden lives rent-free in his head.
Oh, for sure.
Rent fucking free.
And it's amazing how much credit he takes for Biden policies.
Yes, he does.
I can't think off the top of my head what they are right now, but some of them were
all of the infrastructure stuff. We're doing this as a Trump project. This is a Trump project. These are not Trump projects.
Under Biden.
Those were Biden era policies.
What was that? His funding. Bill that he passed, the funding bill that he passed for the huge infrastructure.
The huge infrastructure bill, And
he takes credit for that shit
anything
all
good,
the time.
He'll take credit for. Anything bad, blame. It's somebody else's fault, or I don't know them.
Yep.
Yeah, one or the other.
I don't know them.
Yeah. The man should be sitting in jail, but Merrick Garland was not... He was not tough. He waited way too long.
Yeah, I don't understand why we drug our feet on all of these, because it would look like we were...
we wanted to play nice and just... He was a former president and let it go.
And he was running an election, and it would look like we were interfering with his election.
With an election. And
with his campaigning.
No, he should have been a fucking bulldog.
Yeah.
And Biden felt bad for him because he lost that seat on the Supreme Court because of Mitch fucking McConnell.
Yeah.
And so he made him head of the DOJ, the Attorney General. Never should have been the Attorney General. It should have been a bulldog who was going to go in there and deal with all the crime that happened for the previous 4 years and got these motherfuckers in jail.
I mean, I still do not understand after January 6th.
How the fuck did he get reelected?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
how
you know
that
what?
didn't end it. I mean, there's a million things that I say. How didn't this end it? Well, how didn't the
pussy
making
grabbing him by the
fun
pussy?
Of the reporter who had a disability?
Yes.
How grabbing by the pussy? How sleeping with a fucking porn star? No offense to Stormy Daniels, because sex work is a legitimate business.
Correct.
But I mean, for his evangelical base,
that should have been the end.
That should have been the end.
Should have been the fucking end.
Yeah. Like, I just don't get it.
It does. It blows my mind. It blows
These people
my
are
mind.
so brainwashed.
Yes, it's a cult. It's a cult.
It has to be a cult.
It's a cult.
Because how else could you believe in somebody after all of that?
Mm-hmm. And excuse it away.
Belief system is supposed to not align with all of the things that he has done.
Correct.
It's crazy.
And they dismiss it away. They excuse it away. It's like that podcast that you listen to sometimes with the brother and sister and the interview the MAGA parents.
The Necessary Conversation.
Yes, I love that. It's a good podcast. And but the one that you sent me recently, where he was questioning her and he was quoting from the Bible to her, and she's
to his mom,
who professes to be a Christian.
Yes.
And he's quoting the Bible to her and says, "Whose quote is this?" And she's like, "Oh, it must be Trump's." And he's like, "No." And so he continues on. And it says at the end of that verse, it's from Leviticus, and it says, "The Lord your God." So you know it's now from the Bible.
Yes.
Why did you back me into a corner? Why are you? How long did you come?
He was actually quoting the verse in the Bible that says, "You should love the foreigner."
Yes, you care for the foreigner just like you would your own. Yes,
something to that effect.
Yeah,
I don't know the exact quote, but it was that quote. Everybody knows it. We've all heard it.
Correct.
And she says to him, "Oh, how long of brainstorming did it take to trap me in that?"
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
And I'm to trap you in your own verse from the Bible. In your
own verse. And that's what I'm saying there. It's a cult. Because even the Bible that she's supposed to believe, first of all, she didn't know that that's where that was from.
Yeah, she had
so
no
she's
idea.
not reading it.
Yeah.
Which most evangelical Christians don't read their Bible anyways. And I know that. And but then she's like, "Don't back me into a corner against Trump. Don't back me into a corner against Trump." I mean, like they can't stand the thought that they would have to disagree with that man.
Yeah.
It's a cult. It's a total cult. Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen some other situations with that crew that is just
it's hilarious. But it's the same.
The mental gymnastics
that people do
go through.
Correct.
To justify his actions.
Yes.
It just blows my mind.
Well, and we've talked about my extended all of my extended family are either conservative or MAGA. They're one or the other.
Yeah.
And the mental gymnastics, and I know, in the conversations I've had with these people, and it's like, how in the hell did you get there? Like, how did you get from what you taught me to there? Yeah. Because that I didn't end up in the same place. Like, you taught me, you raised me, you took me to church Sunday morning, Sunday night, and Wednesday night, and it's a whole different. You guys are living in a whole different fucking world. Like, you're totally behind a guy that you blew your stack because Bill Clinton got a blowjob.
Yeah,
blew your stack. And this guy is criming left and fucking right. And they don't give a shit.
I just don't even get it. Like, I don't really care that she was a porn star.
I don't either. Who gives a shit?
But how do evangelicals not care that he fucked a porn star
while his wife was home with his kid?
His wife was at home with their newborn baby bearing.
Right.
Like, how is that not? How do you justify that? How do you do the mental gymnastics to get past that?
Yeah.
Like, I just don't get it.
I don't either. It blows my mind. But then you shared with me about the whole president of Honduras who was supposed to be in prison.
Yeah.
And he
was supposed to have trafficked 400 tons of cocaine into the United States.
Yeah.
The investigation began in 2017 under the Trump administration.
Correct.
And now Trump is just calling it a Biden witch hunt.
Yes.
Like the investigation took place between 2017 and 2021.
Correct.
And all of a sudden, it's
another Biden problem.
Yeah.
Well, we have a clip of him getting asked about it. So
okay, play the clip.
I did.
You also pardoned the former president of Honduras, and he was released from prison
I
yesterday.
did. Well, he was the president, and they had some drugs being sold in their country, and because he was the president, they went after him. That was a Biden horrible witch hunt, which was, a lot of people in Honduras asked me to do that, and I did it. I feel very good about it. If you have some drug dealers in your country and you're the president, you don't necessarily put the president in jail for 45 years. That was a Biden-inspired witch hunt.
Did his letter impact your decision on that?
Yeah,
so I feel like he thinks I didn't deserve to go to jail for my crimes, and so other leaders should go to jail for their crimes. Like, I feel like that's his mindset. Like, he was the president of the country, so of course he shouldn't go to jail.
Yeah.
The guy was a fucking drug trafficker, like, on the highest order.
Yeah.
And
he ran the country like a narco state.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much.
We're blowing up boats that we don't even know if they've got drugs on them or not.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they're claiming some of those boats are fishing boats.
I think I would agree.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's insane. Anyways, well,
I feel like he does feel that
if you're the leader of a country, you should just get to do whatever the hell you want to do. Yeah. Well, because Putin is his
president
buddy.
is president. It should be all
a free for all. Yeah.
Like a king.
That's what he wants. He wants to be a king. Yeah. He's a dictator wannabe. Yeah. Well,
that brings us to our fan favorite of the week.
It's time for our What the fuck? Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
You can go first.
All right, I have a clip for this. This man, I cannot get past the level of hatred for anybody who is not white.
Yes.
In Minnesota, there is a large Somali population. Mm-hmm. They have been here for years. They contribute to society. They contribute to the government, to the financial well-being of our country.
Yes.
They work. They are part of society there. Yeah. Part of the community there.
Just like every other immigrant community in every other city. For some reason, certain ones tend to migrate to certain cities or states or whatever, but they're all contributing to our society.
They're contributing
to the economy, to taxes.
Yes, the whole thing.
The whole thing.
And he says, I don't want them here anymore. I don't want them here anymore. So let's
play the clip.
Is happening in Minnesota. The land of 1,000 lakes, or however many lakes they have, they got a lot of lakes. But this beautiful place, and I see these people ripping it off. And now I'm understanding, and you're going to look at that, Scott. I hear they ripped off Somalians, ripped off that state for billions of dollars, billions, every year, billions of dollars. And they contribute nothing. The welfare is like 88%. They contribute nothing. I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you, okay? Somebody would say, oh, that's not politically correct. I don't care.
I don't want them here anymore. Well, you know what? They're here. And they are contributing members. And they are not on welfare at 88%.
Yeah, at billions of dollars. Like
that they're sucking billions.
The state has billions and billions of dollars to give out. That's just ridiculous.
He's such a
There's not even a budget, probably.
Yeah,
from any state that's billions and billions
California,
of dollars.
That's about it.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Please, give me a break.
He wants them out of here. And you know why? Because they're brown.
Yeah.
You know why? Because they're not evangelical white Christians.
Yeah.
That's what they want. They want an evangelical white Christian nation. Bible nation. Like, we go by what the Bible says. No, we go by what the Constitution says.
Yes.
And leave these people alone.
And we've always been a melting pot.
Exactly. We are a melting pot, and that's what makes America. That's what makes America great.
Yes.
Is a melting pot of people with so many different cultures and so many different backgrounds and so many different experiences that can live together in harmony and share life together and share those experiences.
Love it.
I think that's the way we're supposed to be.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's what it was
wish
intended.
the whole world could be that way.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. What's your what the fuck of the week, Dina?
My what the fuck of the week happened today, Tuesday, with Trump falling asleep in his own cabinet meeting while Marco Rubio was talking to him.
No, I wish we were on YouTube so we could
I know. You can't really see it. So we're not going to play a clip, but how many cabinet speakers did he sleep through today? During his cabinet meeting.
Yeah, and you showed me the picture of his hand from today, from the cabinet meeting, with makeup all over that bruised fucking hand.
Band-Aids everywhere.
What are they giving him? And it didn't keep him awake.
Didn't keep him awake.
Didn't work. Yeah.
They're pumping him through
with something to keep him alive.
To keep him going.
Yeah. Ugh, what the fuck?
I don't know.
Well, Dina.
Yes.
I didn't ask you at the beginning, but what were you drinking today?
We're both drinking some beer
We
today.
are! Yes. I'm on the low-calorie beer because I'm fat.
Yes.
And so we had beer today.
I drank the IPA and I'm still fat. So.
But we having fun, and that's what counts.
We are.
Yes. All right. Well, where can they find you, Dina?
They can find me on Facebook at Dina with Blue Notes News and Instagram at Dina_with Blue Notes News. Where can they find you, Nathan?
All right, you can find me on Facebook at Nathan Montgomery or on Instagram at NateMont520, and of course Blue Notes News on Facebook and Instagram. I think that's a wrap.
Yeah, we're actually gonna stick around. We might give you
a bonus episode. We'll see how this election goes.
We're waiting for the Tennessee results to come in.
Yeah.
So if they're happy, we might pop back on here.
We might just pop back on.
Shout out.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. Have a great week.
Yeah. See you next time.
Bye.